There's no divorce. We took vows.
Communication just isn't there. You're not communicating bills. You got the car repossessed.
That was like 2 months ago.
Okay.
It's time to get wild.
That was wild. Welcome to That Was Wild. I'm Adam Macias, and this episode is going to be wild. This is the show where I talk to my wildly funny friends about the wild things happening in the world so you can learn from the wild people and their wild mistakes. Essentially, this is a survival show for the wildest of situations. And I think I almost nailed it. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll figure it out because this week's guest is a wild person in so many ways. She's a comedian. She's wickedly talented. She's in the podcasting industry. She's been on my live show many times. Everybody give it up for Holly Brown, everybody.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
So you are in the podcasting industry as well as a comedian.
Yes.
Let's give some live notes on my podcast tagline.
Oh shit. Okay. It's that one, right?
It's
I
that
bring
one,
on
right.
my wild funny friends.
My wildly funny friends to talk about the wild things happening in the world so you can learn from wild people's wild mistakes.
Adam, this is a wild tagline. Listen, I got some immediate actionable advice for you, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
You say the word
Change
wild.
the name.
I love how many times you say the word wild. That's good for branding. But you only technically need to say it 3 times, and any more is overkill.
And
So
I think I say it. So
I
you're
think
saying
I counted 70.
I'm kicking a wild horse.
Yeah.
A wildly dead horse.
Horse is gone and happy about it. I would just
Okay.
say them 3 times. That's like literally
Wow.
psychologically the magic number.
Okay. All right.
That you can do.
You know,
can use.
I purposely try not to say it in the episode. Like I say it in the beginning, and I try to say it at the end, and I really refrain from saying it in the middle. In fact, there's some times, ladies and gentlemen, I cut it out. I'm going to let you guys know.
What?
Yeah. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're not going to talk about the podcasting marketing, but you are all over town doing comedy and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
You deal with comedians both with their podcasting stuff as well as doing comedy with them. What's that like?
Can't escape you fuckers. I mean, it's so annoying that all my skill sets. Everyone's always like, why do you, I'm sure you get asked this too, like, why do you do comedy? What made you do comedy? When some random person, the 2 questions they ask are, if you find a random person, they go, what made you do comedy? And where do you perform? As if you perform in the same spot every time.
See, the question I get is, how dare you do comedy? That's the one I get. It's who told you could do comedy?
As a woman, I do get who your husband lets you. But I swear to God, I always get asked like, why do you do comedy?
Yeah.
And like, I don't know what they're expecting my answer to be. If I'm supposed to have some like grand story of like this time I slipped and I just kept slipping and it was the funniest thing, like
this one time I walked into a banana factory.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember like the first time you like got a thrill from like a laugh maybe?
God. Wow. It's so funny that I'm annoyed at this question. I don't even know my own answer.
You don't know.
Because I normally just say, people are like, why do you do comedy? Like, I just be like, because I'm so fucking funny.
You just, truthfully, there is a compulsion. What's the word? Compulsion to do it. That's in my feeling.
Yeah.
Like
we wouldn't do this.
Yeah, like I need to be on stage and make strangers laugh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's what
I think my background. I think you'll really resonate actually with mine.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry to cut you off.
No.
Can you tell I'm also work on the other side of podcasting like you, or I'm like, I'm so sorry I interrupted the editing process.
Yeah.
I started with my love of improv, and it was like I was absolutely obsessed with Upright Citizens Brigade. The day it opened in 2014 in Los Angeles, I was there. I would go every Sunday to ASCAT. Like I was still in high school. I think it opened when I was like 15, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, the LA version. And I went every week. It was free. I didn't have any money.
That was pretty awesome
It
of
was
UCB back in the day
the
when they were like
peak.
punk rock like that.
Yeah.
You're like, pay what you want or like $5, like
Mhm.
whatever it was.
And then I did. I was so obsessed with improv, and then I was like, well, I was an actor at the time, blah, blah, blah. So I started doing improv with UCB. I was 17 when I started.
Whoa, really?
I know. I was 17, 18, and I did 101 and 201. And like once I hit 201, I was like, I think I need more life experience. 'Cause I don't know what half these fuckers are talking about. Like we did a scene, and the rule of improv, especially for UCB, is like play to the top of your intelligence.
Yes.
And your yes anding.
And 18, that's like there's a wall.
Exactly.
You can't. There's not much.
Unless you're Timothy Chalamet, fucking
Yes.
carting across the world, born in France.
Yes.
I remember being in a scene, and this guy, like I was the youngest one by far. This guy walks out to do a scene. I walk out with him, and then he immediately labels what we're doing. He's like, "Oh, I'm so glad that my wife hired a sommelier for our dinner party or something." And I am
You're
sitting
like,
there.
I'm not a pirate.
Fuck, that would have been so much better. Oh, I wish I had a time machine just to go back and do that. I just truly stood there
I'm the captain now.
as an 18-year-old who was totally straight edge at the time too.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what the actual shit's a sommelier? And I just like,
You like knowed him and then also like made it like a question.
I just tried so hard to yes and, but I was just kind of like, yes, I also like water. Like,
But that wasn't funny though. Like
No.
they didn't see you as a 17-year-old being like
no, I
trying to
think
figure that out.
now,
Because
like,
that would have been funny.
if I had known how to play into the like a sommelier, like the
Yeah.
fact that the word sommelier is so crazy,
Yeah.
then that most people, like, it's not crazy to not know what it is. I just felt so insecure
Yeah.
that it influenced it. And so
That makes sense.
in that moment, I was like, I think I need more life experience.
Mhm,
so I took a break, worked at a comedy club instead. Then realized I hated every comedian.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Needed another break.
Seriously, the worst.
Can you imagine being a 20 and 21-year-old girl, be a cocktail waitress in a comedy club?
No, honestly, I don't know. This real dark.
Yeah.
Real dark shit.
The
I can only
things I
imagine.
could tell you about the people you know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What club?
Flappers Comedy Club.
Oh. At least it wasn't haha, I guess.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
some dignity.
Yeah. I will say
Yeah.
there was a very young, like 17-year-old in my 301 class.
Mhm.
I was like, how did you make it past 201?
Mhm.
But she just fucking lied about her life. In the most insane, like she was like, yeah, I dated this prince from the Middle East. He had owned like 3 tigers. And I was like, everybody was just like,
Like
why are you
everyone
lying?
collectively knew she was
She's
lying.
like, why are you lying? She's like, yeah, we were trolling around Paris, and yeah, I was like, you're
Yeah.
from fucking Lancaster. Like, stop lying.
Like,
But it
yeah.
also, now that knowing that, like, I didn't know that was like why it makes sense. Like maybe that's why she was lying.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like it was like she's like she would see us like we had like a life experience stuff, and she's like trying to be like that because she was crazy.
Yeah.
She was just be like the most insane things, and it was more like, oh, I see. You were trying to like compete with us
Yeah,
and keep up with us.
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
Or she was insane.
Yeah,
Either
I
one.
can't speak to her sanity,
Yeah.
but I can speak to like, it's scary. When you're 17, I was just a little baby.
Yeah, I mean, little babies. So, speaking of crazy and insanity, we have this shared in comedy or in common. We're insane that we like to get scratched up a lot and scar ourselves with tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
I just got some recent ink. My wife just got a sleeve.
Is this her first tattoo?
No.
Okay.
No, but it is her first like big. She just got sleeved
like
up
a
actually,
statement piece.
like a big one. Yeah.
Can't hide it no mo.
Snow, like full on, like it's covers her whole
I'm so
arm.
happy for her.
Me too,
in
actually.
this new journey.
Me
She's
too.
literally entered a new community.
Seriously though,
like publicly.
like she had like little ones, and she had a kind of big one, but now it's just like it's her arm.
yeah.
Now. So when did you when did you start getting into that?
First tattoo is this one. I don't know.
Don't think twice. It's all right.
Yes, first tattoos. Don't think twice. It's all right. It was my
Nice.
senior quote.
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Nice.
I'm a big Bob Dylan fan.
Hell yeah.
And I
Big Bob Dylan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was just obsessed with him as a kid, and which we got to talk about this again, bringing back Timothy Chalamet. God damn it, I hate that kid.
Yeah. But also good casting. I'm
I know,
for
I'm
it.
torn. I'm on the fence. I don't get that nepotism out of my life. But I got that, and I remember going in, like, I always knew I wanted to be covered in tattoos.
Yeah, I agree.
Did you feel that? I just knew I wanted. I had a vision for what I looked like, and then I grew up very poor, and so we couldn't execute any of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I was like, I got hand-me-downs, Goodwill clothes. I knew I wanted to wear lots of black and have tattoos, and I have much lighter hair naturally than this.
Oh, okay.
And then once I finally had some money, I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I could do this.
I could do this. Hey, wait, I have an extra $800 and it's not gonna ruin my life.
Oh, I overpaid the shit out of this tattoo because I was like so paranoid.
How old were you when you got that?
I think I was 23.
23.
When I got it.
That was your first tattoo, 23.
And I overpaid it.
You wait.
So
That's
much.
actually, you gotta waited a good amount of time.
I'm so glad I did.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I literally I have one tattoo I don't like. I think all my other tattoos, not to be conceited, rock.
I think
I love them.
I think waiting is the best.
Yeah.
You could only go wrong by getting them early. It really.
Oh yeah.
Think about. I mean, you mentioned like your brain not having life experience. You don't know what you want on your body, at such a young age.
Or what could be problematic, or like what.
True.
I mean, obviously, thousands of people across the country covering their Harry Potter tattoos. I just.
Yeah.
Like,
I heart J.K. Simmons. No, wait, that's not it.
I heart JK.
Yeah.
And then I worked at a bar, and one of my close friends at the bar, who's now one of my best friends, love him so much, became a tattoo artist.
Oh, nice.
While I was working alongside them.
That's rad.
And I literally was like, take my body. It's yours to play with.
Interesting. That's an interesting.
Anyway, we're talking about tattoos, right?
And he was like, say more.
It's like, thank God I did, looking back, or we wouldn't be here. And he, it like started off as such a, like, this was my second piece. It's this giant piece right here.
Oh, nice.
And he has since done like half of my tattoos on my body.
Oh, that's so wow. So you've been working with the same person for a while.
Yeah.
That's rad.
I'm very lucky.
Yeah. So my first tattoo was from a coworker as well. Worked at Olive Garden. Was a neighbor as well. Got a gun, and I was fortunate.
Oh my God! I forgot you're talking about tattoos.
Tattoo gun, and that was one of those things where he got a tattoo gun, and then he just started tattooing everybody at the Olive Garden. People were showing up with tattoos left and right.
Was there a lot of like when you hear your family tattoos?
When you hear your family, yes, exactly. We were getting breadsticks. Mm-hmm. We were getting soup salads.
Did he ask when you were like, okay, so for your tattoos, would you want a soup or a salad? I gotta go.
We were getting the OG. We were all part of the OGs. I actually do think some people would, because we worked at the OG Olive Garden. Yeah, the OG fam.
I get it.
Yeah. But there were people that went too hard on their tattoos. That were like, you got a little excited. Like, oh, how you get with tattoos, you like start where you want more. Because you just like, there's something about it. You want more. Like some people can stop after one or something. But one guy I remember, he went too hard to the point where I think he had to quit his job because or had to be, hey, get phased out back, because this is when tattoos weren't that acceptable. Yeah. Because he got a tattoo with like a bear claw, like kind of peeking out of his neck, like a neck tattoo. Like this dude went from like a 45-year-old guy. Honestly, he could have been 35 because I was 18 years old. So I don't know how old he was.
Fucking rough terrain of Olive Garden.
So he had this thing and it was like peeking out. He's just like, I just want like a claw to just like kind of be looking out. So what he specifically said, when I'm like at the Olive Garden, like I just want to kind of like the claws to be peeking out of my collar shirt. I was like, even at 18, I was like, you're a fucking loser, dude.
Yeah. Do you hear the words coming out of your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I have to know. Did he have other tattoos, or was this like one of the bigger first ones?
This one, he had none before this, and then guy got tattoo gun, and then went buck wild on this guy.
Listen, people
Yeah.
gotta fucking take a seat when
They
they
do.
get tattoos and plan your art out. It's not that
Yes.
hard.
Yes.
I'm so appreciative of one of my tattoo artists. I want my fingers tattooed really badly. And he was like, just wait on it.
It
Like,
hurts.
He was like,
right?
it hurts, and wait until you get more of your. This is before I had a couple of the pieces that I have now. And he said, wait until you get more filled out, tattoo wise, or it will look bad. Like it just won't look right.
Oh,
Because
right.
you have like tattoos here, but then you have this like whole arm free.
Yeah.
And then I've seen that since. I've seen a couple people
Yeah.
get their fingers tattooed and have no
Mhm.
other tattoos. And I was like, you look stupid.
Yeah. I was like that. I got my, I had a calf sleeve, and then I was like, fuck, I have to get my whole leg now.
Mhm.
Because I was like, this looks stupid. Like, I have a whole
Yeah.
leg where it's just, and then it's just normal leg. And I was like, fuck, I have to get my whole leg.
What's
so
your dumbest tattoo?
my dumbest tattoo, I have the cancer symbol on my hip. And now that I've gained weight, it's just a squished line together.
The cancer symbol, like the
The
astrology
one that
sign?
looks like a 69, because I thought I was
Oh!
fucking sexy,
Oh!
sick guy.
I thought it's because you were apparently a witch. I didn't know you were
Yeah.
some astrology girl.
No, and that's the thing. I was like, fucking, it looks like a 69. The chicks are gonna dig it. That's the
Do you
stupidest
get
tattoo I
horny
have.
every time you see a yin yang symbol?
Oh,
That's
all
like
the time.
complimenting
It's
each
pretty
other?
much the same.
Yeah.
It was so, yeah, obnoxious. And you know what I wanted to do? It was
What?
some fucking stupid shit.
I really do.
I wanted to get a white version on the other side and then have them connect.
No.
Yeah, right.
Not a white tattoo?
Yeah, I was an idiot.
Oh my god.
And I was going to have my brother, Cameron, you're probably watching this. You remember when I asked you to draw it? And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Thank God you never did, man.
Thank God you're the family fuck up, Cameron. I don't know if you are. You're probably great and have a job and a family and it's whatever.
He does now.
But at the time, we thank you for your lack of service.
Yeah, you honestly, you did me a favor. That would have been so goddamn embarrassing.
Yeah.
Do you have one that's
You know what? Not to brag.
Oh, you did say
I
it.
don't.
Do you ever have a cover up maybe?
No, I have no cover-ups.
Okay.
So I think the worst tattoo that was not even mine is like this girl I used to know. She had, sorry, I'm laughing already. She is like, looking back, I don't know how we were friends. She is like live, laugh, hell, just the worst person. She is Starbucks in a cup. Like, I don't, well, how was I friends with her? But she had in white or, what's the kind of ink that, blacklight ink?
Oh.
But it was white ink. Yeah, it was
yes,
like
yes.
white glow in the dark ink
Uh-huh.
on her wrist. Carpe diem.
Hell yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
I at that moment I think our friendship was sealed, and I was like, one day we will not be friends. It's not right now because I got to process this.
Can't blame them. Hey, let them live their own lives, Carpe diem to the best of their abilities, like she'll be playing laser tag one day and be like, I am living the best of my life.
Yeah, that is a good point. Anything for laser tag, right?
Amazing stuff. Well, I guess we should probably get to the wild things happening in the world.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you're married, right?
I am.
You're married.
Sorry, Wiki Feet fans. I'm married.
We were talking about Wiki Feet fans. Okay, we could. Well, you just brought that up.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, we don't need to plug it. You have a Wiki Feed, I guess, right?
I didn't start it.
You didn't.
Somebody started it.
Okay, now I think you started it. Actually,
Oh shit! That's like when someone's like, "I swear,
I swear,
I didn't say it."
it is weird.
I just one time I saw like a friend post like somebody started Wiki Feet for me. Like I'm a public person.
Uh-huh.
I'm a comedian, and I Googled and I was like, somebody started Wiki Feet for me. Don't think I have the best score. I don't think I have a good score on Wiki Feet.
Really?
I think it's like 3 out of 4. Or
3 out of 4.
I don't blame. I got.
Why isn't it out of 5?
Because my
For
pinky,
one
my pinky
for
toes are
toes?
so weird.
Your pinky toes
my
are
pinky
weird.
toes are fucked
You got
up.
the Megan Fox
A
of
little
toes.
bit. A little bit. It's not fat, but it's weird.
Wild. Well, I was gonna say it is weird. Having a professional relationship with women who are in the public sphere, and then like researching them to like whatever, and then you're like the first thing for some ever fucking reason, like, oh, the wiki feed thing. And it's not, I'm not specifically mentioning you, but I worked with a journalist, like a fucking CNN, MSNBC journalist. And I was like, cool, like, I'm gonna work, like, she's coming on board with this. And all of a sudden, oh, cool. What's like wiki feed score? I was like, God, what, like, have we,
I don't know.
This is a journalist.
I know.
Have we no shame in this?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
But also, I wish I had less shame because I would like literally start an OnlyFans in a millisecond if I had less shame.
Really?
Because I'll take your money. I'll take your money.
Yeah.
I'm just a baby. I don't have any money. I love to
Got the baby. Yeah.
I know. I just, people, if men are dumb enough to give people money.
Yes.
For like, if we're still in like that 70s show, you know, when like Donna like offers to show her bra strap for some reason on that 70s show, and that's going to make the kids go wild. If we're still there, yeah, I'm still going to try to make money off of it.
Why not?
Why not?
But you won't because you have shame? Weird.
I don't know.
Yeah,
no, not shame. Shame is because I applaud anyone. But I don't know what it is. I think
you're not there yet.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm desperate, but I'm not that kind of.
Yeah.
And also, I don't have the confidence to do it the way some other women do.
Why'd you point at me when you said that? You
because
think I
you
have
a cancer tattoo, Adam.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
In another timeline,
and I should have shame.
You're a hot girl with all astrology signs.
God damn, you just broke my mind. You're literally reminding me of every girl with a hip tattoo that I've been. Yeah.
Maybe
I
this
am
is
that
like
girl.
reincarnation is real, and we just figured it out because that's why you felt so compelled.
I need a hip tattoo
to get this hip tattoo.
Holy shit! I'm every girl with a hip tattoo. Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking, you're married.
Yes.
And how did that get to WikiFeet? Who knows?
I made it happen.
Yes. Oh yeah. Look out to WikiFeet. That's right. So there's this woman. Her name is Casie, and she wants to divorce her husband, but he wants to stay together with her for money reasons.
Okay.
But it turns out he hasn't been very honest with the money.
My husband takes my money and doesn't pay my bills, and I'm at a client's house doing a free clean, and my car got repossessed.
I married the good guy. I married the guy that wouldn't cheat. I married the guy that wouldn't do this to me, and you're out here running the streets having affairs. He was paying for fun. He was paying for escorts. I caught him today.
Okay, so this is an update to a video. But what are your initial thoughts, what you've seen so far?
Fuck him, but also, it's about my initial thoughts, and if you can see the video, her eyes are so big. And my initial thoughts is like, why is she using an Instagram filter for her this video that's clearly sad? And I don't think it is. I think she just got big old bug eyes.
She got big eyes.
I think she got big old eyes.
She got big old eyes.
Beautiful big eyes.
Yes.
She's gonna be fine.
Yes.
Because of those beautiful big eyes.
Yes.
That's my initial thought.
Yes.
I got lost in her
Girl,
eyes.
you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Girl, dump him. You're gonna be fine. Okay, so this
You literally just told me I couldn't do it without
is the
your
video.
income.
Yeah, a mom and a dad, not just a mom.
So what we're seeing is she's secretly taping this conversation
while driving.
While driving.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. Divorce on the go. Like, is she just like, we're already on our way there?
So looking at this woman's profile, she's very busy, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
She runs like a cleaning service. She's a content creator. She posts apparently 3 videos a day. She cleans people's houses.
Girl.
And she's getting her car repossessed, apparently. And she has no money, apparently. And wants a divorce. And so she's calling him out right now.
There's no divorce. We took vows. We took fucking vows.
Sometimes it doesn't work out, and we've been in marriage counseling for 2 years. 2 years. Communication just isn't there. You're not communicating bills. You got the car repossessed.
That was like 2 months ago.
What are you talking about?
Buddy, 2 months, not like you like missed a date or something. It's not, you got a whole ass car repossessed.
We're talking about old news
like,
here.
You're married too. Like you've been in those fights with, your partner where you're just like, stop bringing up the past. Like that's happened before. This happened to me and my husband where we're like, I want you to see that I'm growing. And if you keep bringing up the past, like blah, blah, blah. And so I get that line of logic.
Right.
But in this scenario, like if my husband 2 months ago foreclosed our house.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, you're right, honey, in those 2 months.
Yeah. Like, listen, I apologize for that. It's like, we're still don't have a car. Yeah. It's crazy.
Doesn't matter.
It's all good now. Like
it's not all good now. I'm not happy. I told you over.
It's all good. It's what a wild What do you? Okay. Let's imagine real quick. Okay, let's imagine. So you are this woman, right? Okay. And no. I'm the woman. Okay. What's from your perspective?
Yeah, we've established I'm the man here.
You're the man, right? You're the man. What would you say to convince me to like forget that the car was repossessed and everything's all good? It's like we got the car. You got the car possessed. Like what are you gonna? I want a divorce.
I thought they said possessed, not repossessed.
What are you talking about? Like with a demon?
They wanted a bunch of money to get this demon out of this car. And I said, I'm not giving you money until you prove there's a demon in this car.
That's not Jeff. That don't make any sense, Jeff.
I understand what it sounds like to you.
Is that why?
But in me and my online communities, this makes a lot of sense.
Is that why you were trying to get the car washed at the church?
Yes. I'm not getting it's holy water, baby. Splash it. All
right, that's good. All right. Yeah, no, okay, that makes sense.
It's all about misdirection.
That's a misdirection. Look over here.
Right.
Don't follow this.
Repossess.
Okay, actually, no, you try. Actually, let me try this. Let me see. Let's see how good I do. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah.
I showed up to this to go to work today. I walk outside. The car is gone, Jerry. Jerry, where is the car? I got a call saying it's impounded. Where is our fucking car?
Okay, dinner wasn't good last night, so.
Again. I get your version of medium rare is a little more rare than mine. Wait a minute, fuck you. What about the car? God damn it.
You gotta distract.
Misdirection.
It's all about
I want out of this marriage. I'm not happy. And I feel obligated to stay with you because you're quote unquote the good guy. Yeah, you don't beat me or cheat on me, but financial abuse is financial abuse, right?
Yes.
I'm not finding
Yes.
Yes, queen.
Yes.
at all. I just pay the bills.
Okay, well, I pay the bills too, but nobody should be obligated just because we signed a contract to be together.
It's not a freaking contract. It's vows in front of the Lord.
Okay, but
Yeah.
It's a contract. Because if anybody could tell you anything, how many married friends, actually, maybe this is a me problem. I have married friends who they're not actually legally married because they like filled out their paper wrong or something.
What?
Yeah, like whatever.
Is that?
Well, I didn't know. Like I went to their wedding. I saw them get married. And so in my eyes, for the year that they're married now, but like they were trying to figure it out for a year to get the actual paperwork signed. I still thought they were married. So it's like the contract really doesn't matter at the day. You could still be married.
As long as Jesus saw is what you're saying. They're technically married.
I say as long as equal partners are willing to say the words husband, wife, or whatever,
right.
or we're married, then you're fucking married.
Right.
You're on the same page about life. You're married.
Were you technically not married for the
Nah,
first
baby.
year?
I locked that guy down immediately. Have you seen my man? He's tall. He hot.
Yeah.
I was like, nobody. That's what it made me. He made me believe in marriage because I was like, I refuse to let anyone else have you. Other than that, I was like, take him. I don't care.
It's like fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm married. But like the vows in front of God. I mean, I'm not religious, so I feel like I know people that take that seriously. My brother is very religious.
Right.
Like, it means a lot to him.
And you were just like involved in.
Oh yeah.
2 marriages recently, right?
Yes.
Not like in a Mormon way, I should say. That sounds, but I mean to say you were in your siblings' marriages recently.
Yes, so my brother got married in late September. My sister got married 2 days ago, and it is mid November.
Yeah,
they gave me less than 2 months apart from these weddings. Yeah, and my sister's wedding was in 20-degree weather.
Wild,
and it was snowing.
Oh my god!
And
indoors.
Outside Sequoia National Park. Honestly, it was so stunning.
Really?
I always want to it's stunning.
Honestly,
it was stunning.
It was so stunning.
Looked like cocaine powder snow. I would never know. I'd never done cocaine. It was so beautiful.
Yeah,
it really
great.
was. But like, I was so annoyed with them for getting married so close together.
How did that work out? Did they get engaged around the same time too?
Yes.
Really?
I got married a year ago. And through the dopest party anyone's ever been to, apparently, and inspired both my siblings to get married.
Oh.
But my little brother...
isn't that funny how that works out?
Yeah, and I'm the middle child, so like,
really?
I should be the one fucking things up, and I'm out here like setting the standards. And my little brother proposed to his girlfriend like a week after my husband and I got married, which I was annoyed at the time too, because I was like, let me have this.
Wait, they married engaged a week after?
A week after I got married.
Whoa.
And I was like, can I please have this? Like,
Older?
Please.
Older brother?
He's younger.
Younger brother. That's forgivable.
Then I found out after that, I was like a little annoyed, expressed this to my sister. Totally forgivable, easily to get past kind of annoyance.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And like then you're happy and you're excited for your
Totally.
sibling.
Yeah.
I then find out that my sister has been engaged for 8 months.
What?
And felt like she didn't want to tell me and my fiance or my husband because she didn't want to take away anything from us.
What?
And I just had this like moment of like, what kind of monster does she think I am? So I find out in the span of a month that both my siblings are engaged.
That's crazy.
And then they both immediately start planning and for some reason have to get married in the same year.
That's
yeah.
That
I know. I love them so much.
yes.
I do.
And family's great and everything. But that's
in
crazy.
case they listen to this, I love them so much.
Yeah.
But I was so annoyed.
You know, I don't at a certain point I don't get the like. Okay, well, I guess before getting married, I didn't really get it. I didn't really get the like, you know, oh, everybody needs their time and you need to celebrate it and all this stuff.
Like the wedding aspect. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, the wedding aspect. Only because we didn't really have I didn't really go to a lot of weddings growing up. Like we were like it was like an older family. Cousins, we kind of just like we didn't really
you just
fucking
have
married
a
in the
bunch of
backyard.
unlovable family members.
Fucking
just
seriously, we would common law married seriously married in the fucking like married next to a fucking pickup truck like in the backyard, like who cares sort of vibes. So, but you know, in my wife's family, it was like no, we could not share. Like for my wife, we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary of just being together. And technically, it was on my brother-in-law's birthday, but she can't even share that. She doesn't want to share that, right? So we had to figure out a way to like move it or whatever. So like, it's very much like, I couldn't even be engaged with like her cousin that she's like, we couldn't even be. So I didn't get it. But now, having being married and being like, well, fuck you. You're not going to get married around the same time as me.
Yeah.
Because it's so...
It's
like,
just stressful.
There's a lot going on.
Like, I never wanted to be married. I thought, like, I think looking back, I was like, maybe I just don't like men. And I just found the one I like.
Yeah.
But I never wanted to be married. And, like, even my husband and I, we wanted to do something really small. And then we ended up throwing this gigantic party because this is wild and sad, but wild, and that's my life. My mom died, and then like 4 months later, his dad died. And we were like, you know, fucking what? We'd like to get drunk with all our friends.
Yeah.
Like it just changed our perspective, and we're so glad we did it. But then we inspired a new generation of idiots that wanted to get married. And my siblings, it is so stressful.
Yes.
I just kept the whole time being like, I would be such a proponent. Like, somebody make me a lawmaker right now so I can tell people that incest is legal so that my dumbass brother and sister can just marry each other. If they need to get married so bad, just marry each other.
Wait, so that's a hot take. That's a hot take, literally. Okay. Well, first off, I want to go back to that they do love each other though, right? The family,
Who, mine?
Yeah, your family loves each other.
We do love each other.
How did the rest of your family take all this in as far as them being so close?
I don't think. Well, only my sister had a small, like intimate wedding.
Okay,
because she was like, I'm hoping.
She seems chill then, right?
Yeah,
she's trying to keep it low key.
Yeah, she's trying to keep it low key. My brother had the bigger wedding, so it worked out fine.
Okay.
And for them, I kept trying to like tell my sister because she was like, "It's fine. It's a small wedding." I was like, "Do you not understand that nothing changes for the people attending? Like, it's not like just because less people are there that makes my life easier."
Yeah. Oh wait, what did you do in both weddings?
I was a maid of honor and the officiant for my sister's wedding.
Oh.
And for my brother's wedding, I was in the bridal party.
I was the officiant for my brother's
Oh hell
wedding.
yeah, we can marry people, huh?
Yeah.
I love that power. Universal Life Church?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Among the likes of Lady Gaga, Paul McCartney,
Oh my God.
Holly and Adam.
Probably Bob Dylan.
Probably. Oh, yeah.
Lay.
Do you take... I was a Trump again.
Yeah, it's very similar.
It is.
Old Bob Dylan is Trump, for sure.
Do you take this, lay,
Hey
lay,
there,
lay.
Mr. Tambourine Man. Take this wife with me.
Two wedded people going like a rolling stone. He just doesn't even make any sense in his
Have
things.
you heard his like Christmas album? Of course you have, right?
Yeah, of course.
And Bonkers.
Oh, yeah. I
Truly
saw him
bonkers.
live
Really?
when I was 14. And it was like right when he stopped being able to do it. You know what I mean?
like right at the peak,
oh,
like
yeah.
right before he could. Yeah.
I think a year before I would have been able to like understand what he was saying. A
yeah.
little more, and
Such
then
a shame.
I didn't care. Who gives a shit? I've
That's
seen
true.
Bob Dylan.
Yeah,
It was incredible.
That's how I feel about Paul McCartney. I just like want to see him on stage.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I want.
Hell yeah.
Any hoozle, that sounds like it was really like a lot of work.
It was so stressful.
Now that said, as now imagine you were the officiant for this woman and this man
Yes.
who just apparently are going through some financial issues.
Mhm.
Would you recommend that they get divorced based off of this video? This video, not the other one.
Okay, yes. So this video is her. I think yes. Like literally, if you are feeling for a prolonged period of time that you don't want to be with somebody, listen to your instincts. Like that's not going to change. I've entered so many relationships in the past where I knew the second the relationship started, there was an end date to this relationship.
Gotcha.
And like, I get that they didn't necessarily think that because they got
What the fuck
married.
is that like? That's crazy. What? That's insane.
I'm
what?
like, can we gloss over that?
That's, I mean, like, as a,
Like,
in a good way.
I just knew,
In a
because
really-
I was like,
that
I don't want to
sounds
get
awesome.
married. I knew I didn't want those. At the time, I
You're
was like,
like,
I don't want
you
kids.
meet a person, you like shake their hand, like, whoa, 2 years from now.
Yeah, that's so Raven it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
You get a flash. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But I know that if you get married, I think that happens though. Depends on where they're, are in the country. Talking to my husband who's from Missouri and like all my friends that are from the Midwest, like it's so common to get married and not see it as a love kind of thing. Like it's just like, this is what we do and this is what makes our parents happy and we are desperate for our parents' affection. And I think that that's maybe what happened here is like they check in a box of marriage and now they're realizing they're incompatible.
Well, speaking of checking a box.
And women are also finding their worth now and finding their power and like realizing they don't need men for everything.
Shout out.
And men are realizing that women know that.
I mean, okay, Mom Talk.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you've been from Mormon Wives, real lives of Mormon wives. Well, Mom Talk is a big proponent of that because they're pretty much being like, fuck you, Mormon husbands. We are the breadwinners.
Hell yeah.
And we're doing this. This is kind of the same situation because she's feeling empowered to call this guy on her shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so here is the conclusion to figuring out where the money is going.
To get her car and she's taking my car.
So you do booty calls?
No, I don't.
You're going to have to go ahead and tell me the truth because I got all the evidence. I got all the transactions.
So she's got receipts. She appears to be confronting him. He's outside of the car. Again, she's driving.
I feel like sign number one that your marriage isn't working. All your fights are in a car. And a car got repossessed. Like clearly the car and your marriage aren't working out.
Yeah. How did he get there? What car is this?
I
Okay.
also love her sweater. Did you see her sweater in the beginning?
No. What did it say?
It was a leopard. It was a reindeer with leopard print spots. It was like Christmas theme, but a leopard flying through the air. And I'm like, damn, girl, she wild. She's like that mom that's like, I'm going to get my kids Christmas gifts and they're going to be fucking crazy.
She's got the live, laugh, love in black light for sure.
Oh, yeah. I actually saw this clip like come through on my For You page.
For real?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know if it's because like you'd sent it to me or something. I don't know how that worked, but I was scrolling and I saw it. And so when I clicked the link, I was like, I've already seen this video, but
That's
I hadn't
amazing.
seen the other one.
Oh, nice.
So this one, these text messages are of her screenshots that she took from his phone.
Yes.
That show him communicating with a woman.
Yes.
That says like to the effect of like, are you available to meet?
Yes.
And then like very just, vague.
Yes.
And then him being like, the person on the other end being like, yeah, baby, come on over at this place.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, couldn't be more clear.
Very much like I think it says, you guys could see this, but we can't. something along the lines of, let's just see.
It says, "How much time do you want, baby?"
Yes.
And then he probably is like, 5 seconds. I'll nut soon.
And then it does say something along, I think it's like 160 roses. How much? 160 roses.
Yeah.
And then it's like, where? And then all this stuff. So she's throwing up this stuff. There's some other parts that we may
There's
fast
a
forward.
transaction on November 1st.
November 1st.
17
She's
minutes.
even got the fucking time he's in there. He's like 17 minutes.
Women are motherfucking detectives, baby.
Like 17 minutes. I know you, you must have been parking for 16, motherfucker.
Yeah. You know he's got a little dick.
I haven't.
He's like, for 17 minutes.
One of my favorite things is like when somebody has been discovered lying and it's so obvious they have no plan for this discovery.
Yes.
When they're just like their plan is to just look cartoon level confused and sound like 17 minutes. No, I wasn't though. Wait. And then they always stop me like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then you could tell their train of thought is like, should I say I've been hacked? Should I say it wasn't me?
No, they just like really break down the word. Like they just go into the complete survival of like 17 minutes, 17 minute. Minutes. I've been here all day.
Yeah.
What do you like 17?
Like how many seconds is that?
I didn't even know you when I was 17. Like just trying to like truly just if you act like, cause
it's like me doing improv for when I was 17, not knowing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what this guy sounds like.
If you weaponize incompetence, which is something men are very good at. It's a classic move.
On the live 360.
So she's now showing bank records
on the 1st.
On a website, you have.
And I don't know what this is. I think it's
I think it's like the site you have to join in order to
reach out to the person or something.
Yes, that's what it sounded like.
Okay, yeah, that's what it looks like.
Payment?
So we're gonna scrub through a few of these here because I do want to get to one part where she lights him up at one point where I'm like,
telling you the truth. The fact that you can't be man enough to say I had an affair. I went out. Gonna meet up. You were there for 7.
I love that. He's like, shoot. That's when he's panicking. He's like, would it be better if I told the truth?
Yes.
And he's like, I don't know how to do both. And also, I already lied.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, okay. I did do something, but it was so like my dick. It was very little.
Yes. So this is what I also, I will say about. There's liars and then there's very good liars. Mm-hmm. And this guy, I don't get it. If you're going to lie, just lie all the way. Just lie all, like, why give up the ghost? Like, why do it? Like,
you're already fucked.
Yeah. You're so fucked. Why, what could you possibly be getting at? He must have felt guilty, obviously. That's gotta be the guilt, the shame part of it, right? The hilarious part to me is that I really wish there was an angle of him just standing outside the car, just being like, I cheated on you. I went to a prostitute. This other woman just being like, why'd you do it?
Yeah.
Like you get the world star version of it.
Yeah. I just can't believe this man is like if somebody has the proof, like what's your, like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So why just tell the truth as soon as you can, because you're just, and he doesn't know she's filming, I'm assuming.
Yes.
But he does know she's big on TikTok. So you should know that this is going to come out.
Yeah.
I love this woman that she's just like, just tell me the fucking truth.
There's one part where it's just like, this came out of left field for me.
Oh shit. Maybe I didn't see the whole thing.
There's one part where
I need to know right now if it was a guy or a girl. Honey, it was a girl that I was talking to.
Okay, so think about, just go from, we went from, have you been cheating on me, to, is it a guy or a girl?
Yeah.
And now he's like, it's a girl.
For him going, I would never cheat. I'm telling you the truth. Verbatim, that was a quote he just said that we just heard. And then he's like, yes, it was a girl. I feel like I don't even know what the next details are, but.
Next thing is a screenshot.
Alex, you're a liar. Got red, huh?
screenshot is Hey Red, which I'm assuming the sex worker's name is Red, which could be a woman's name.
She sounds like the mama of all sex workers, doesn't she?
Yeah,
She's like,
yeah.
hey Red, like,
Hey, Red.
hey Big Red.
Red or a guy. A Red is speaking of that 70s show.
Oh my God. Red Foreman?
Yeah, it could be Red
Maybe his
Foreman.
kink is getting his boot shoved up his ass
Hey,
or whatever.
you dumbass.
Yeah.
Stop cheating on your wife, you dumbass.
That's why he's so desperate to tell her, like, I
Yeah.
didn't cheat on you. I just love insult comedy. And I needed someone to roast the shit out of me
I will say,
to get off.
if he is into men, the vows for marriage and for Jesus make a lot more sense.
Oh, this is feeling very Republican politics. Am I right?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. I know we got a lot of
I guess I got a lot of
lovers and
Republicans.
haters out there.
Yeah, we're somewhere in the middle these days. So any final advice for her as she
Yes.
Yeah.
My advice is from somebody that I reference a lot in my life. Like when I'm going through hard times and I'm feeling down and I'm like in a shitty situation, I just think about my God, JoJo. Not JoJo Siwa.
Oh,
no.
Not Siwa.
JoJo, the young musical artist.
Okay.
Who would probably tell this woman to leave, get out right now. It's the end of you and me.
Wow, really good.
Yeah.
I don't even need to auto-tune that. That was
Do it, but I can't wait for you to be gone. Go suck Big Weird's dick.
Yeah, do what JoJo. Get out.
Do what a 13-year-old girl knew how to do and get the fuck out of there, baby.
Get out of there.
Women are wiser now, men. Be careful.
Okay, we have two small things before we head out here. Okay. So Thanksgiving is coming up. Were you aware of this? You ever hear about this? Have you heard about this?
Thanks killings? You mean?
That's what the indigenous people called it.
Oh, fuck. I was close. Oh, shit. There's a really bad movie called Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Have you
really?
not seen that?
No.
Oh, my God. It's about a talking turkey who goes on a killing rampage.
That sounds amazing. Oh, yes. That came out last year, right?
He literally sucks a dick in the movie. Like, the
What?
turkey sucks a dick. It's insane. No, it came out a couple
Gobble,
years
gobble.
ago. There's been a couple of sequels. There's totally, Thanksgiving in space. It's all about a murderous turkey, and it will
Wild.
change your perception of Thanksgiving.
Totally wild. Well, so, with the election that just happened, things are fitting to be pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So some people are canceling Thanksgiving just to avoid their family. One woman has a better solution.
It's gonna be so funny at Thanksgiving dinner when my husband's cousin talks shit to me about Donald Trump being the president, and I tell her that her dad is subbed to my spicy account. Everybody's gonna be mad at me.
Oh my God.
So shout out. That's what I say. You know what? Go to your shitty family and fucking light that grenade.
Hell yeah.
Let's start some fights.
Hell yeah.
Let's start a discourse. And maybe it's not about Trump, but about how creepy your uncle is. And let's bring it up.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's get real with our family this Thanksgiving,
fucking
folks.
bring back that time your uncle put his hand on your knee.
Let's talk about how your grandmother is kind of an asshole. Let's talk about it.
Wait, can we actually?
Yeah.
My grandma's like a huge asshole. My grandma's an asshole, but she's so funny about it. And she doesn't know because she can't hear much.
Yeah.
But she also this actually is what I was going to talk about because my grandmother and her boyfriend, who's been
Your grandmother has a boyfriend?
my grandmother has a boyfriend, but he's been a part of my life my whole life. But I'm not allowed to call him grandpa because I'm not married. But also, if it gives you any perspective of how my grandma is, I have to call her grandmother. I'm not allowed to call her grandma.
Grandmother.
So,
Interesting.
yes. But my favorite thing is they'll argue with each other nonstop. Poor Dale. His name's Dale. Classic Dale. Poor Dale is just sitting over there anytime we go over, and he's just talking about something, and then my grandmother would be like, "Shut up, Dale." And my favorite one recently was they were arguing about the topic of immigrants came up, and
classic.
I don't say anything. I'm not gonna put at the time. I'm not gonna put anything on the fire.
I mean, they're taking their
immigrants
jobs.
for some reason, they quickly transitioned to LA street gangs.
Yeah.
And then they start arguing about which LA street gangs are in LA. And so it's just my grandma and my Dale. My grandmother and my Dale going back and forth, yelling at each other, being like, it's MI8. They're the Crips, Dale. No, their colors are blue,
yes,
Dale.
This is what I'm saying. Let's light these fuses. Let's throw these grenades. Watch them explode.
Absolutely.
Let's throw this stuff and walk away, and watch them explode like an action movie hero.
Yeah.
Like, what's some other fun stuff we can just throw some discussion topics that'll get people.
I mean, I think
hey, didn't Aunt Alicia have an abortion? And then just walk away. Just walk away. Just walk away from it.
You weren't very pro-life when you killed that kid next door. When you ran over the kid in the driveway.
Yeah. I could have sworn.
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn you were fucking the mailman, Uncle Jerry. I could have sworn you were doing it.
Yeah.
I walked in on it.
That's the time to spill your family secrets.
Yes.
Of when,
let's do it.
If you know
that's when
that
they're
your
talking about
cousin's kid
yes.
is not your cousin's kid.
Yes.
And everyone knows,
Yes.
and it's all been this secret underground thing.
Yeah.
That's the time to be listen.
Yes.
Why did I want to? I say Jedediah.
Jedediah.
Jedediah would do this.
Yeah.
Be like, listen, Jed. Your daughter Carly she's not white. Can we all talk about this or what? Carly's not white, Jed. And you're from Utah.
I love it.
We hate to break it to you, but Aunt Lisa, she dabbled.
She did something.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. If they're gonna bombard you with MAGA bullshit, they should face their own truth.
Yes.
Let's throw it back at them.
Absolutely.
Oh, you want to make me face the reality that Trump is taking over this country? Okay, why don't you face the reality that your daughter is fucking the landscaper?
Oh, I have another idea to make these Thanksgiving dinners even better. Is start just throwing out conspiracy. Now that you know, especially if you know that some of your family members are conspiracy driven, or they're watching Newsmax or whatever. Just throw out some wild conspiracy theory and be so ardent about it, and just be like, someone's arguing at the dinner table over politics, just slam your fists on the table and be like, they're turning all the frogs gay. We gotta stop them.
Yeah.
Just do your best, Alex Jones.
Yes, do it go extra on any of the conspiracy theories or
Talk
something
about
like that.
Just say they're turning everything gay.
Yeah, aliens are underwater. Yeah, they live in our toilets. They all live in the toilets.
Mm-hmm. They're turning all of the possums gay. I just love the
possums are gay. The raccoons are gay.
Yeah.
The moose are gay now. Have you seen them? They're big old fucking. The bears are gay. Have you seen?
What do you call a flock of bears now? Thems? I thought there was a murder of crows, not a thems of crows.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay. We're coming to the end of the show. And we're gonna do this new game called Wild Opinions. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a brand new spanking game where I called some unpopular opinions from Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to list some of these off.
Okay.
You tell me if you agree or disagree.
Uh-huh.
We can discuss. I will let you know if I disagree as well. And at the very end, we can choose one of these that we list off to dive deep.
Okay.
On because these are Reddit posts, we can dive deep on them
All right.
to see what these people say.
I hope one of them is about Stuart Little. I've been thinking a lot about him.
Really? Really?
I just found out that M. Night Shyamalan wrote Stuart Little, so I'm couldn't stop thinking about it.
What are you talking about?
Look it up,
That's
my
a
friend.
twist. Hey, that's a twist.
What if this is just my conspiracy theory thing that I was talking about? I was like, all the frogs are gay. M. Night Shyamalan wrote Stuart Little.
Avatar's a good movie.
Whoa.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, first one. Working is enjoyable and rewarding.
That's an opinion someone
That's an
put out there?
opinion. This is an opinion.
Hell no. I want to quit every day. And I like my job.
Yeah.
I am lucky that I like my job and I like my coworkers.
Yeah.
Not only do I like them, in fact, I love them.
I've met your coworkers.
They rock.
They are amazing. They're all amazing. Rock stars.
I'd rather do absolutely nothing.
Yes.
All the time.
People don't want to work.
We're not supposed to work.
No. AI, take my job. AI, take my job,
Are you
please.
listening?
This is the new
Meta.
Take my wife, please. Take my job, please.
My job.
Okay, next one. Judging people for listening to audiobooks instead of reading physical books is outdated and elitist. That's a long headline.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
I agree that it's elitist. Yeah,
Yes.
I love reading, and I don't have the time to do it.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
Like, don't judge. Like, why? it's still helpful.
Do you feel like, do you say that in conversation?
I also work in podcasting. you know.
Yes.
I judge people when they listen to audiobooks and don't listen to podcasts unfairly.
Interesting.
Because I'm like, come on, fucker. Like,
When you say you read a book,
mhm.
do you say I recently listened to a book, or do you say I read a book?
I do. I still read because I work in podcasting and like my job, half my job is listening to podcasts. I don't have time for audiobooks. Like,
oh, okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I barely have time to read. I don't have time for. I'm just audio all day.
Okay.
But I have had people like say, "Oh, I just read this book," and then you kind of challenge them a little bit on it. Not even challenge them. You're unintentionally like, "What did you think of?"
Yeah. What you think of the graphic art inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, well, the narrator, Jim Dale, that's Harry Potter's narrator.
Harry Potter, yeah.
Did
nice.
you know that?
Yes.
Right.
Well, one of them.
I have listened to some audiobooks.
Okay. Well, I think.
What do you think?
Instead of reading is outdated. Judging people.
I do like to judge people.
Yeah, it's hard. I feel like I'm recently thinking. I really do feel like, Reese, as of late, I feel like people's reading comprehension is going down because of podcasts and audio. And I feel like it's possibly bad for society.
No!
I think I just judging from basic recent events in the world. So I think maybe we should open a book a few times.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. I'm just, that's kind of where I'm at. Okay. Being sensitive is more important than being honest in a relationship.
What? Wait, what? I'm trying to like think of the guy or the person.
Yeah.
I love how immediately it's like a guy wrote this.
Yeah,
a man wrote this.
I mean, first off, it's on Reddit.
It's the guy from the video earlier.
Yeah.
A man wrote this and is like, I'm trying to think of the person that wrote this and like the scenario that would present themselves.
Yeah.
That they would ever have to
be like
come up with that. And
yeah, did you cheat on me? Oh my God, I'm so sorry for you. Feeling so sad.
Yeah. Oh, I'm an empath.
No,
Actually, now this sounds like a woman. I'm a big empath. And oh my God, I'm making fun of women everywhere. Whatever. You know who you are.
I didn't cheat on you. I swear. I was just sleeping at his house, but I'm so sorry you feel that way.
I'm so sorry. Like, he was so sad. And like, I really pick up on other people's emotions when they're so sad. So I was like, I know when I feel better when I have sex. So
but I didn't.
I'm just such an empath.
Yes. Better to be sensitive?
No, be honest. I'm honest to a fault.
Honestly, that is a wild.
I literally will be in the bathroom. People are gonna hate me for this. I shouldn't even say this. I will be in the bathroom. I'm honest to a fault with my husband, and I will crack the door and I'll be like, "Honey, this is the biggest dump I've ever taken." I am that kind of honest.
Mid-dump?
Oh yeah,
Mid-dump?
I will be mid-dump.
Wild.
If I could choose, I would always leave my door open.
That's crazy because you're gonna jinx it.
About my big dump?
Yes.
No, this is always once the dump is out.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, holy shit.
I would be too scared.
I'm not so gross.
If I go to brag about it, I'd be like,
yeah, you don't.
I'd have to wait till I'm done. You know.
I don't show the dump.
Okay.
But I do like. God, I sound like someone. Whoever made my wiki fee is regretting it right now.
Just delete.
They're like, actually, I'm not. I'm not the creep. She's a fucking freak.
Now somebody's googling your wiki poop.
I just think you should be honest. I love people that I can't stand when couples don't fart in front of each other in relationships.
I can't stand when people have hot takes about not farting in front of each other.
What do you mean?
Like somebody say people who don't fart in front of each other, that's bad for the relationship. Like, first off.
Wait, you disagree with me?
No, I agree.
Okay.
I 100% agree with you.
I'm ready to fight.
No, I 100%.
I'm bad at this debating thing.
No, there's recently somebody said that couples who fart around each other will probably break up. I'm like,
what?
Like, you've only been together for like 6 months. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. I farted.
Shut your damn mouth
I
up.
farted like week 2.
Okay, that's wild.
I was very confident.
That's you're like mine.
I was
You're
like he's gonna smell like me. I strongly believe if you feel like farting in front of each other is weird, then like what else are you hiding?
Yes.
What else are you? Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
Literally.
So
Sometimes.
honesty is better.
Yes, honesty is always better.
Yeah.
Okay, podcast episodes recorded live always suck.
Are you trying to attack my line of work, sir?
This one I'm gearing towards your expertise.
I have not gone to a ton of live podcast things.
Listening.
I don't no, because you should be able to edit the show around that. You should have mics. You should have the audience mic'd. You should have the stage mic'd. And the only live podcast I ever went to was How Did This Get Made?
Okay.
And it was incredible.
Yeah, that's a great live podcast. The best.
I think
Jason Manzuk is
not
amazing.
every
amazing person
is meant to be in front on a stage.
Right.
And not every concept is meant to invite like more engagement.
This is what I'm now.
I see.
Now, and this is where I say I agree with this. NPR's politics podcasts. What the fuck were you doing live podcasts?
They did live show.
Yeah.
And like, what did the audience do?
I don't know. It was just woo. It was crazy. I worked for a news podcast that did a few live podcasts.
Not fun. No bueno.
I don't know why they did it. To be honest with you, it was. I
say if you're gonna do a live show and you have like a dry concept, or if your show is like more newsy or dry or whatever, like get everybody drunk as hell.
Yes.
And that way, when you're like talking about something in the live show, and they're like, "So, Mary, tell me about your sorghum plants."
Yes.
The most abundant crop in all of the crops, and someone in the audience would be like, "Sorghum, love that shit."
Yeah,
like, that's liquor them up.
Make sure there's like throwing in shots in between stories.
Absolutely,
that's a great idea.
Have a drinking game for your boring show.
Yes,
you know?
That's exactly. Exactly. Okay. Drums ruin music.
What the shit are these opinions? Is like
it's truly crazy.
Did like
insane shit.
Moms against drums write this, like trying to convince their sons.
I
to
saw
stop
this.
playing
I was
drums.
like, I don't even want to. I clicked on it and I was like, we got to find this. Yeah.
I love drums.
So crazy.
I wanted to be a drummer so bad.
Oh, really?
When I was younger because of Sum 41.
Love Sum 41.
One of the singers in Sum 41 would play the drums and
sing. Yeah.
And my ADHD brain that I was undiagnosed with at the time was just like, the itches that scratches. Like, bing, bang, boom, slap, slap, slap. Like,
yes.
I just thought it was so impressive.
Yes.
No way. Drummers rock.
It's insane. It's a wild take. I disagree for sure. Okay. And finally.
Yeah. What if you agreed, and then I'm looking around seeing all the guitars on your wall, and I'm like, I didn't know this beef ran so deep.
Drums ruin music.
Drummers and guitars.
It should just be guitars.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. Okay. Taking naps during the day isn't refreshing. It just makes you groggy and unproductive.
I don't know. I can't. I'm unqualified to answer this. I cannot nap.
What?
Can't nap. Never have in my entire life. I can't nap. I got OCD and ADHD. I got all the letters.
But how does OCD affect napping?
Because you close your eye. I can't sleep unless I use something to help me sleep.
Okay.
And so if I close my eyes, like I will just think of 7,000 things that are happening.
Gotcha.
And it's just the least stressful thing in my life.
Gotcha.
I've never.
But have you tried just doing that with your eyes closed, though?
It's not restful.
Is that not restful?
I don't want to.
You could just go in your mind palace and just organize stuff.
Truly, the quiet is the
do.
scariest thing in my life. I hate silence.
Oh, really? And so you throw podcasting and people listening to your conversation? Yeah. Interesting.
I can't. Do you like to nap?
I used to. I don't do it anymore.
I'm also jaded though, because my husband, like, when we have free time, we're so busy, we lead such busy lives. Like, obviously I have a day job, but we both have like night things that we do. Mm-hmm. And so when we do have free time together, like, he will always nap. We'll be like, just relaxing on a Saturday during the day, watching our show, and he'll always nap. And I'm sitting there like seething as he naps. Like, I wanted to sit in silence with you and watch the show, you bitch. And I have no right to be mad at this man that works so hard
funny.
and can nap, and I can't nap, and that's the only reason I'm not.
That's so funny.
So I just sit there and like watch him, and then like sometimes purposely be extra loud.
No.
To wake him up a little.
That's
If
so
enough
funny.
time has passed.
You're like opening cabinets.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Where's my coffee? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Totally.
That's
Clap
so funny.
right in front of him.
So you refrain from answering. Not enough data.
Not enough data. No, simply cannot.
Okay. Okay. Well, I disagree. I love me a good nap, even if it is just to close my eyes and pontificate on how my life is ruined and nothing matters, and I and think about catastrophize about all of the terrible things that I could be doing.
You often nap to global warming?
Yeah, yes, and I mostly about how none of my social media videos are doing well. The same thing.
Look what you're doing, folks.
But anyways, speaking of social media videos, we have to come to the end of the show, which we will be plugging your social media right now.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. Super dang fun. Is there anywhere we can find you?
Absolutely.
Aside from WikiFeed.
Yeah, gotta plug my
Wiki
WikiFeed.
Poop.
Please raise my score. My Wiki Poop score, top notch. Can't be because I'm the only one on there. I am my Instagram is like the main place I'll post my comedy show dates, my comedy clips. It's at Holly Brown Comedy.
Okay.
And I have a monthly show at the Hollywood Improv.
All right.
Called Salty AF.
Yes.
Salty as fuck. It was during the time when that was trendy. Don't judge me for that name. So Salty AF show on Instagram and at Holly Brown Comedy on Instagram.
Well, awesome. Well, you can follow me at Adam R. Mack. You can follow this podcast as That Was Wild Pod. Like and subscribe. It really, really, really helps us out. Love reading the comments. The people that are commenting, you are my #1 fans, and you help me nap in peace.
Wow.
For those of you that are just commenting, you help me. That just leave 5 stars without commenting, you also help me nap in peace. And those that don't do anything, you make me stay up at night. Anyways,
You're turning the frogs gay.
But everybody, I hope you have an amazingly entertaining Thanksgiving, and throw those fucking grenades, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to end the show like we always do. We're going to look down the barrel of that camera right there and say That Was Wild on the count of 3. You ready?
I'm
ready?
scared.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. That was wild.
It's time to get wild.